Courtney, I've brought the register. 2 absentees tonight, Ingrid and Zoltan.
Oh, well, I've had a letter from your Hungarian student.
Oh, has he gone sick?
No, he's gone back to Hungary.
Oh.
Enter.
Excuse me, Miss Courtney?
Yes? What do you want?
I'm Sheikh Al-Hamid, and I'm interested in your English classes.
Oh, well, if you don't mind me saying so, your English is fairly good.
Thank you. It is comforting to know that my years at Oxford were not wasted. I would like my personal chauffeur to join your class.
Oh, I'm afraid that is quite impossible. It is mid-term and students are not permitted to join halfway through a course. Rules are rules.
I'm sure you could make an exception for a little donation of £2,000.
This isn't the Dorchester Hotel, you know. This is an educational establishment. You can't expect us to bend the rules just because you plonked £2,000 on the table. Can he, Miss Courtney?
Well, of course he can. Where is your chauffeur now?
Outside. Will you come in now?
But he's white.
People usually are from Glasgow.
Scots?
But of course.
Well, why do you want us to teach him English?
Because I can't understand a word of what he says. Right, John?
I don't mean that, but I don't understand how you don't know what I'm going to put new, but... you understand what I'm saying, eh, Jimmy?
Hello, can I help you?
No, don't suppose you can, mate. I've been told just go to hang about here, that's all burden of 10 fudges, say what we're doing.
I think the whole idea is ridiculous. I am supposed to teach English to foreign students.
He sounds like a foreign student.
Look, wouldn't it be far simpler for you to just get another chauffeur?
No, I couldn't do that. You see, Jock's father gave his life defending my father during the war. I feel I owe him a living.
Yeah, well, in that case, why don't you make him very happy and give him a job in your harem or something?
Don't be stupid, Mr. Brown. Oh, I wonder if you'd mind waiting outside for a moment while Mr. Brown and I discuss this matter privately.
Not at all.
The door, Mr. Brown. Now listen to me, Mr. Brown. You are a teacher of English, and it is your job to teach English no matter who or what your students may happen to be.
Well, actually, as I
Don't
tried to tell you-
interrupt. Now remember that the Arabs are extremely wealthy. Who knows what other benefits they may bestow upon us? Only the other day I was reading in the paper about an Arab who was so pleased with the service at his hotel that he presented the manager with a Rolls Royce.
Yeah, well, we are not running a hotel, Miss Courtney. Money isn't the be-all and end... A Rolls Royce?
Yes.
Well, I suppose I could give it a try.
Good. Look upon it as a challenge.
I'll do my best.
I wondered if you would care to join me in a cup of tea in the office, and then later on I'll show you round the school.
How very kind of you.
Oh, what am I doing? I go where? He wants to hang about here or what?
I'd like you to hang about. I'm going to try and teach you to speak English.
Oh, don't it's all head up, son. See me no part.
Well, I'm not exactly jumping for joy myself.
Huh?
Oh, it's like the Tower of Babel. Can't you think of anything better to do than chatter to each other?
Sure. Hey, we go for a cup of tea.
That's a good idea. Don't do no such thing. Sit down, be quiet, and pay attention. Right, you'd better sit next to Anna.
Okay. Hello, Hen. How's it going?
What is your name?
Hamish Hector Dougal Donald Stuart McGregor.
Well, I'll put you down as Jock.
How do you like, Jim?
Well, as you can see, we have a new student.
You're all very lucky for helping me as one of you, you know what I mean? Or as you say yourself, I renew and all that haggis bashing nonsense.
Oh, blimey! What language is he speaking?
Believe it or not, it's English.
He's right enough, you know he's right enough.
If that is English, what language is it that we are learning?
Mr. McGregor is speaking in dialect.
I thought you said he was speaking English.
Was English, but with a dialect.
Hey, I know all about them dialects.
You do?
Sure, I've seen them on television. Doctor Who and the dialects.
Oh, that's dialect.
Okie dokie.
A dialect is a form of speech peculiar to certain areas. Tell them where you're from.
I am a jock.
What is jock? Oh, Master G, please. I am we know what is jock.
Good. Would you like to tell us all?
A jock is a funny story.
Miller, that's a joke. Mr. McGregor is from Scotland, which is part of Great Britain. Great Britain is comprised of England, Ireland, Scotland, and Wales.
No,
What do you mean, no?
not Wales in England. Wales in the sea.
I'm talking about Wales, the country, at the end of the M4.
Ah, sorry. Wrong number.
I'm not quite sure what to do with you for the moment.
Oh, well, it's just last night. In that case, we'll just gang away.
Not going anywhere. Just sit down. For a start, you can concentrate on your diction.
Well, I don't know what what are you saying?
Well, for example, repeat after me. The fat black cat sat on the mat.
The fat black cat's out of mark.
No. Let's take each word separately. All right? The. Fat.
The.
No, not fat. Fat.
Fat.
Black.
Black.
Cat.
Cat.
Sat.
Shut.
On the mat.
Mat.
Good. Now try the whole thing.
The fat black cat's out of mark.
Now, well, you better just sit there and listen while I get on with the rest of the lesson.
All right, do whatever please yourself, son. You're all right.
What are you doing?
Having a dram. Oh, you fancy you touch the stag's breath yourself, why, Ron?
Certainly not. And I don't allow drinking in the classroom.
Oh, see, well, help yourself to smoke if you feel like.
No drinking and no smoking.
God, it's worse than being in a kirk.
Precisely. Right, now, if you recall, I asked you each to write a brief essay on your various beliefs. I hope we've all done so. Suli, would you like to read us out your essay?
What I believe. Firstly, I not believe in religion.
Excuse me, Suli, the subject was what you believe, not what you don't believe.
Firstly, it is necessary to make platform on which intellectual thought can stand. When building house, it is necessary to make firm foundation.
Excuse me, please. I'm not understanding something.
Yes, Ali, what is it you're not understanding?
I'm not understanding a word what she's talking about.
I quite agree, Ali. Suli does rather tend to be dialectically verbose.
Oh, blimey. Now I'm not understanding what you are saying.
Point taken. Right, sit down, Ali, thank you. Carry on, Suli, and this time stick to the point.
I believe everyone is equal in eyes of state. I believe in Chairman Mao. I believe in dictatorship of proletariat and suppression of capitalism.
Ah, rubbish.
Rubbish? Western world collapse and evil.
Ah, we him and paddle in your paddy field.
I report you to late elections.
Ah, shut your gob.
Kindly keep your remarks to yourself.
Excuse, please.
Yes, Taro?
Not polite to insult lady. Please apologize.
Get naughty.
Put up your fist. Aye, yeah.
Okay, Harry Kiri, if it's a fight you want, you'll get one. You ready?
Now,
Honor must be satisfied.
yeah, well, you can satisfy it after class. Sit down, Taro. And as for you, I'd be obliged if you would keep quiet. Thank you, Suli. I'll read your essay later. Juan,
Si, señor.
would you like to read us your essay?
Soray. What I believe by Juan Cervantes. Para servirle. So far, so good, eh?
Yes, come on, get on with it.
Soray. I believe in one God. And I believe in Jesus Christ, Espíritu Santo. Now, Jesus Christ, Spirit, was the first Roman Catholic.
Oh, what are you on about, you big chanter ass laugh?
Por favor,
He was Jewish.
por favor.
Jock is trying to make the point that Christ was Jewish.
No, he was a Roman Catholic.
No, he wasn't. He was a Jewish.
I punch you in your head.
I'm kicking you up at the back side.
And I kick you up the front side.
And please be leaving something for me also.
Okay, who's first?
Sit down. As for you, if I have any more interruptions from you, out you go.
All right. Not a word. Stum.
Good.
I go on, should I?
No, Juan, your beliefs are just as controversial as Suli's.
Por favor.
No, it doesn't matter. Sit down. Yeah. Come on. We'll try you, Ranjit.
I am believing that all men are being born equal.
Oh, no.
Jock, I have warned you.
Oh, come on, Jimmy. I can't be expected to sit here and listen to Charlie Chapati claiming he's my...
What does he want to do? Nothing, Ranjit. He's calling you Charlie Chapati.
Ah, well, the same goes for you, takeaway Tommy.
I'll give you a bunch of fiber. Come on. You can all go to tea break. Go on, tea break. And as for you, you can just kind of... Just go.
Where is everybody going?
Tea break.
Well, do it quietly.
Miss Courtney, I'm sorry. I'm afraid I can't do it.
Can't do what?
Put up with our Scottish friend. He's a disruptive influence on the rest of the class.
Mr. Brown, I am afraid that you must. I have invited the Sheikh to meet the Board of Governors. He has promised to give us a new school hall.
I don't care if he's promised to give you the Albert Hall.
Forgive me, I couldn't help overhearing. Is there some sort of problem?
No.
Yes, I'm afraid I cannot put up any longer with this chauffeur of yours. He's rude, self-opinionated, and extremely unpleasant. And you can keep your Rolls Royce.
What an extraordinary man. You better wait in the car.
Okay, Gaffar, just hang about inside the motor now, eh?
Right.
That is a pity. I was quite looking forward to meeting your Board of Governors.
And so you shall.
But now that circumstances have changed.
Well, circumstances may have changed, but the object of the exercise remains the same. Now, forgive me if I'm wrong, but as far as I understand it, you wish to be able to converse with your Scottish chauffeur.
Yes, but I fail to see how that can be achieved now.
Well, every problem has its solution.
And that is?
He does as I tell him, or he gets the sack. Come along, everybody, sit down quickly. I shall be taking you for the rest of the lesson, and I won't stand for any nonsense.
What has happened to Mr. Brown?
Mr. Brown is in my office doing some private tuition.
Repeat after me. It's a bra bricht moonlicht nicht the nicht.
The war bricht, licht, licht, the nicht.
Very good. Try